Ladies and gentlemen, Shannon Sharpe just did an emergency show to address the viral clip of him having sex on Instagram Live. But before we get into it, we got to run the intro.
I went in the locker room trying to show him love. He dissed me. He threw shade at me. I'm like, what the fuck I do?
You ready, B?
You feel me? Like, if you played he played half the clip. His little minions over here trashing me and shit. I'm like, oh, whatever.
Me,
I'm trying
young
to
B, cruising down the west side.
Nigga, who the fuck are you? Like, who are you?
The 03 Bonnie and Clyde.
He's talking about you right now. The locker room. He said all the players are trash.
So we put out a video a few days ago about Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco. And I was pretty much saying that, Shannon Sharpe was wrong, in my opinion, for, trying to call out Ocho for being unprofessional because he was late for an episode of Nightcap. I checked the comments the next morning, and we got all these Shannon Sharpe groupies in my comments, saying, oh, he wasn't wrong, and, Ocho is unprofessional, and blah, blah, blah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a few days later, Shannon Sharpe is caught having sex on Instagram Live, right? So, to me, the only way I can, see this is that this is just karma coming right back on Shannon Sharpe for what he did to Chad Ochocinco. Now, they did an emergency show. So the show starts, and Chad Johnson, he looks visibly frustrated, okay? And he completely destroyed Shannon Sharpe for being unprofessional after he went viral for having sex on Instagram Live. Take a listen to this.
Ocho, I'm gonna turn the floor over to you, bro.
I honestly, I don't even know where to start. I'm just getting off a flight. I rush here. For one, I'm filming it inside the NFL. I check my phone before I go to the C block, and I got 73 missed calls. So I'm nervous. I'm scared because anytime you have that amount of missed calls, most of the time it's a death in the family.
Mm-hmm.
So I open my messages, and obviously everyone in the chat is understanding the situation that happened earlier today due to unfortunate circumstances, and I have to catch a flight. So I don't know what's going on. I get on the plane, I rush to the airport, I land in Chicago. So I get to Chicago. So I'm just getting to my hotel just now. And obviously I was able to catch up on the events that occurred earlier today. And honestly, I'm in a tough spot. I'm baffled. I never thought I'd see the day where you, Unc, would pull something so out of character, let's be honest, a little unprofessional.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm thoroughly disappointed because I hold you to a much higher standard, the type of standard that you just tried to chastise me for just Saturday. So this has really sent me into a complete shock. As someone who always tries to keep everything that he does top tier, from top to bottom, especially when it comes to life, and all that you do in work and being a professional, it's disheartening to see the tables turn like this. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna show up to Nightcap tonight. I honestly, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna show up tonight. I was feeling a little too betrayed as a coworker. But the people want what's best for us as a show, as a duo, and clearly I had to show up and let you know. I understand. Things happen, mistakes happen, life happens. I was afforded a second chance at life, and as my partner, I'm going to give you the grace that I was given and give you a second chance as well.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm going to touch on what you just said in a few minutes, Ocho. There were an event that happened today. Obviously, I'm embarrassed. Someone that is extremely, extremely private and to have one of your most intimate details, the audio heard for the entire world to hear. I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons. People count on Shannon, Shay Shay Media, Club Shay Shay Nightcap, ESPN. There are a lot of people that count on Shannon to be professional at all times. And I always try to be professional at all times. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of professional, although I'm in the privacy of my own home. And I'm very disappointed in myself, not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people of consenting age that engage in activities. But to have your most intimate detail on the audio to be heard, I'm disappointed in myself. I let a lot of people down. My kids, I reached out to them. I called my sister. My friends, obviously my friends reached out. But guys, this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone on the bed, gazed in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works. And so all of a sudden, my other phone is going off and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't, I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after a while, Jamie Fritz, who's been my longtime marketing guy, he finally got through to me and he says, Shannon, you on IG Live. I'm like, doing what? You know, I'm like, what am I on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, they can hear. I'm like, so now, Ocho, you know, I say ask for patience. He said they can hear. And now I'm starting to get agitated again because you called me and say I'm on IG Live when I know I didn't click myself on IG Live. And he said they can hear me. I said, hear me doing what? He said, it sounds like you were having sex. Man, my heart sank. It dropped. And obviously, I run my accounts, but Jordan being the good Samaritan, the good soldier that he is, Jordan the one that cut it off. Because hell, I didn't even know it was on. Jordan cut it off. Jordan put the message up. And then after I called my agent, the agency, I called ESPN after I just got this good, tell them the truth. I said, I just got to tell them the truth. My phone wasn't hacked. It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male. I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, I'll get it in. Real talk. Hey, Ocho, see, I don't, man, I'll be lying. Unc lying. Unc ain't lying.
Come on, man.
He sparks hard, Ocho. And, you know, I hit one early this morning.
Come on, man.
In all sincerity, I'm extremely embarrassed that a very, very private, intimate situation, the audio can be heard.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys just heard Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco. What are my thoughts? I think Chad Ochocinco was absolutely in the right for saying what he said to Shannon Sharpe. I'm glad he was able to, you know, get everything he needed to off of his chest. He even said that he was a little bit hurt because I told you guys what Shannon did to him, trying to expose him for being unprofessional a few days ago. That was lame, right? If you're going to chastise your coworker, do that behind the scenes, not for everybody else to see, right? He said he didn't even want to do this show. The man just got off a flight. He didn't want to do the show, right? Get off the flight. He got 73 missed calls. He thinking somebody in his family done passed away. No, it's his co-host, Shannon Sharpe, having sex on Instagram Live. This is absolutely insane. So like I said, I'm glad that Chad Johnson was able to get this off of his chest, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, you guys come into the comments, man, and let me know what y'all thought about what Chad Johnson had to say. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. This was another installment of The Locker Room. Peace.